I'm Jeff Greenwood, Education Director at White Memorial Conservation Center, and with me is Randy Gillman, who's a sculptor, I believe, by trade. But Randy's been involved here over the years. When we renovated back in 1996 to 98, Randy was a key player here. And if you've walked into the museum and appreciated the cloudscape, Randy's the man. The rock ledge, Randy's the man. The bee tree, Randy. So we're delighted that we were able to get Randy back here to repair the ceiling in the phase 1 of the museum, the cloudscape. And we had so much water damage last year that it really pushed us over the edge. So this is Randy, and he's here now doing repair work. And how's it going?
Well, I'm feeling a little blue. Actually, it's going pretty well, considering it's been a long time since I've been back here, and I've forgotten so much about the clouds and how I actually did them. So I've had to kind of go through my archives, research it, and recreate a lot of the paints, which there are probably 15 to 20 different kinds of blues and grays that are included in here. One of the things that I learned early on was that even though all these clouds look white, that there's almost no white involved in painting these clouds. It's all very, very light grays. If you put white up here, it looks like a blob of toothpaste. So I'm trying to readapt myself to this discipline. As Jeff has said, I do a lot of different kinds of artwork. So I get rusty. It takes me a little practice. But I've been here for a few days now, and the repairs are slowly going away. The seams are disappearing, and I'm now in the process of blending a lot of these blues from the new into the old. And then once we're satisfied with that and everything looks pretty invisible, then I'll go back in and lay out all of these clouds at their appropriate elevations and shapes.
What do you use to do all of this work?
The principal things that I've been using is, first I'll use this air gun, air paint gun that is used mostly for automotive, for touch-up. It's pretty small and light, and I don't use a lot of paint. This is house paint that I use that's thinned out with a little bit of water and a couple of additives so that it goes through the gun really easily. This is used for all of the wide swaths of the blues and the grays. It creates a lot of haze, so you have to take your time, do it right, let the haze clear, and then go back in. It takes several layers to build up a richness in these colors, and of course in this case, blending them without destroying some of the artwork that's still there. Once that's done, I'll use this smaller gun. This is an airbrush. It works the same way, it's just that this is great for details. And I'll mix up, again, these paints. There'll be 10 or 15 different grays and blues that will be mixed and marked down here. And we'll go in and relay out all these clouds. And again, the same thing applies, where you let it clear and you make sure that the repair is complete and visible.
If you hear a hiss in the background, that's coming from the compressor that Randy uses to drive all of this equipment.
Go ahead, Randy. We have it on a 100-foot hose so that I can park it outside so it doesn't drive everybody crazy, because it's generally going all the time.
Well, we're delighted that Randy was available for us. He's been working hard in other areas with other various projects around the country, really. And we're looking forward to having an opening again sometime, maybe in February, when we got everything straightened out, and the whole museum again will be available to our visitors. So tune in.